Lovely day out here. Got a beautiful lake behind me. I don't know if you can see it very well because it's stuck between the shade, but we have fields over here, our decline into some marshy land, and then this lake here that I believe is man-made, as you can see over here, and some rolling golden hills down yonder. It's quite nice. I gotta be a bit careful because over there, there's a pack of wild dogs, and they were growling at Majora last night while we are in the van. So they definitely aren't friendly. So gotta be careful with those bad boys. But this is a great place to wake up to. What do you think, Majora? Majora, hey, hey, Majora, come here. She's busy looking for food, smelling the other dogs, I'm sure. But yeah, it's a sunny day. Weather's gonna be pretty good today. I'm really itching to go over here. I kind of want to go over there and see if I can dip my feet in the water. There's even, I don't know if you can see from here, but there's stairs, I believe, that go down into the water. And then there's a lookout point right there. It's actually quite cool. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go over there. Let's give it a shot. I guess I'll go like this. I'm gonna put the dog on a leash because if there's wild dogs over there, it might be problematic. I need to get pepper spray for things like this because these wild dogs can be really tough sometimes. All right. If you're wondering where I am wherever this says. I have no idea. All right. Beautiful view. The edge over here is kind of scary. My dog, she's beautiful, but I have a feeling she would jump. She will survive, but she would definitely not enjoy that. Take off some of this. Let the wind hit my chest. This is the feeling we chase. We live that van life, being out there in the middle of all of it, in the midst of nature, serenity, quiet. So nice. Hearing the waves crash on the concrete, soft sound, the way the sun reflects on the water. Beautiful place. I didn't expect this place to be so nice. I just wanted to go somewhere that had water so I could wake up to something like water in the morning. More pristine than I imagined. There's actual nature here, and I think no one takes care of it, which is why it's so beautiful because it's a bit untamed, except for this flat land over here where the cars park. I'm sure this place gets pretty busy certain times of the summer too, but today it's just me and some other guy down there. I swear this dog wants to jump off of this thing. It's pretty cool. Check it out. So we got whatever the fuck this is. Probably opens up into something. I'm assuming there's something down here being stored, or maybe they test the water. Hopefully, it's not like an old nuclear power plant or something. If I come back with 12 toes, then you'll know. Look at that water. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. So gorgeous. So nice. Catch all that fresh air. Mm, can't beat it. Days like this, really. Days like this are days that make me so appreciative of where I am in life. All the things I've been through to get here, ups and downs along the way. I'm sure there's still more ups to come, more downs to follow. But I persevere because moments like this make it all worthwhile. And really, moments like this make it all worthwhile. All right, dog, let's get down from here before you jump off. I panic and you cry. Having a curious dog is fun and all until they start jumping off things. She has a habit of jumping into water and not really thinking about the conditions of the water. Like sometimes we'll go to a raging river somewhere in the mountains of Austria, and she'll just jump in the river, not concerned about how strong the water is. And obviously, a dog just can't doggy paddle herself out of a raging river. So yeah, she's tried to kill herself a few times. Ugh. Let's get back to this van. I'm gonna make a smoothie, and then I think we're gonna hit the road. I need to get some internet. I need to get a stronger internet connection because I want to edit some videos. And later today, I'm gonna see a friend, and we're gonna have a little party. So the beginning of a very good day. I spoke before in my previous video about how important it is to work on your character before you care too much about your outside appearance. Although we have our insecurities, and it's okay to say, work on your hairline if you think it's a bit low. I think I should still reiterate how important it really is to work on oneself. Simply doing something like 30 minutes, an hour a day of reading, meditation, makes you so much more well thought, well mannered, wiser. And when you're talking about creating a sentimental connection with someone you care about, stranger, potential lover, you're going to be leagues ahead of the guy who was just born more handsome than you. It's so important to look inward. Now, there are, of course, people who are only concerned about the aesthetic. And, well, I think that is a fruitless journey because, well, the aesthetic over time degenerates, and then eventually you're left like a prune. And personally, the value of an individual for me is not associated with their youth, but in the eyes of many, especially for women, youth is a very important asset. So as that diminishes, so does your value, well, in the aesthetic circles. And I don't really want to live on a path or a philosophy that peaks when I'm 18 and then slowly declines until I'm unwanted. As a man, of course, our aesthetic value changes over the years based off of our social placement in society. You can't be a ugly poor hobo and expect to find a beautiful partner, but you can be a rich ugly old man and do quite well. And it's unfair, but this is the patriarchy. What can I say? The life of the aesthetic, the life of the philosopher. You don't have to just choose one. This is not some sort of delicate dichotomy that must be maintained. You can do both. You can focus on oneself, inward and outward. I work out, but I also focus on myself. Do both. Let's go over here. This water's like foamy. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Well, I said I'd stick my feet in there, so let's take off a shoe. Come on, dog, you're ruining my bed. Ooh, it's all slippery. It's a nice temperature. I don't know what this water is for, so I'm not sure we're gonna drink too much of this, dog. I'm trying to keep her healthy, so no funky business out here with green water. She just got back from the vet. She's healthy, so I'm gonna keep it that way. Okay. Let's get back to the top and check out that view. This area is nice, and actually, it seems to be some sort of maybe like some power plant, or I don't know. There seems to be some sort of industrial situation going on here, other than just keeping water out of the fields. There seems to be an outpost right here, and then over there, there's a emergency phone booth. This road actually is quite narrow, but my van could almost make it if it wasn't for a bump along the way on that road. I would love to just pull up right here and just cook my breakfast and make my smoothie and then hit the road. was talking about this earlier. It's like a little phone booth, I think. A telecommunication center. I could be wrong. You see these all around Serbia in weird places. They have like a power hookup, so I assume it's like maybe like a radio tower or not radio, but some place to communicate when you're in the middle of fucking nowhere. But yeah. Alright, let's get back to this van. I need that smoothie. What do you see, dog? Huh? Find something? I think she found some creature. So I don't know if my blender is gonna bust my inverter. My inverter is only like 1,000 watts, but I think it's 2,000 peak, and the blender should be 500. So it should work. Let's find out. The best part about making a smoothie, licking the blades. These blades aren't that sharp, so it's not gonna hurt me. Why does it taste so good to lick the blades? Or maybe I just don't want to waste. Well, this is the best part. Turn some music on. The dogs haven't bothered me. That's good. It's me and the pup. She just had her breakfast. Now it's time for mine. It's good, but I would have liked to have added peanut butter, get some extra protein in there. But between the berries and the yogurt, there's probably at least 15 grams of protein in this. Maybe even 20. Maybe 20 is pushing it. I'll look it up later. 1 serving blueberries, 1 serving blackberry, a banana, half a serving of, or half a cup of one of those portable yogurts. That might actually be 20 grams of protein. You'll be surprised how fast you can get 20 grams of protein. I'm deciding on whether or not I want to have breakfast as well. Yeah, some vegetables and stuff. I might as well. I'm already here. I'm stationary. I can just pull it out and cook real quick. Have a quick thing. But you know, I'm not sure if I have utensils. I keep fucking forgetting to buy forks and knives and spoons for my van. Alright. Let's see if this breakfast tastes terrible. I don't have a spoon or a fork, so I'm gonna use my spatula. And the mushrooms are a little undercooked, but whatever.
Real sad I have to come to this. It is what it is. If it makes you feel alive, then do it more. She said I made her feel alive, I kinda saw. What it means, girl, when you tell girl you're busy, take. Things getting tricky, girls getting insecure, boy stop.
He was very curious about me. My Serbian is nowhere good enough to have a long conversation, but okay. Ah, okay.
Ima potri, ima mova, ima mova, jabka doma.
I was convinced into buying a bunch of juices, and man, about as charming as the statue here. Look at this little dog. And yeah, I don't know why I stopped here, but he just seemed very inviting from the road. So here I am with juice good for the blood, some fresh juice, and some small bottles of rakia. I'm pretty sure I'm deep into the mountains close to Novi Sad. You could call them mountains. I used to call them hills. I'll call them mountains. I'll respect the mountains. It's quite nice out here. You can tell they're trying to innovate this place and create an industry. These teepee homes being built, and this little area here feels a bit old-timey. It's quite nice though. Yeah, died by the way. Just down the I was driving kind of slow, and then a wasp flew into my van, landed right on my leg. I was pretty close to just swerving, and as the wasp landed on my leg, as it landed on my leg and I swiped it off, it was just about to bite me. A truck was coming towards me on a corner that was too small. So basically, as the truck was coming, if I were just like 10 feet ahead, the truck would have hit me. Even if I were not like distracted by the wasp, the truck would have hit me. So somehow the wasp saved me and also freaked me the fuck out. It's actually the second time in the past 24 hours a bug has almost killed me in my car. I think I should start driving with my windows up when I'm driving through the countryside because these bugs are out to get me. But all right, back on the road.